Mood tracker time. Let's go out to Los Angeles, California. And if I could just be selfish for a second, I got something to admit to you tonight. I'm openly rooting for USC. It would be so great for our show. Forget college football for a second. It would be great for our show if the University of Southern California was at the top of the Pac-12 again. It's not that I'm rooting against the rest of the Pac-12. I am heartily rooting for Lincoln Riley to succeed in Southern California. So I want that out there. So if you think I have bias, and it sounds like I'm a little excited right now, well, it's because I am. Again, that's the selfish part of me, but that's not what this segment's about. This is about Mood Tracker. The Mood Tracker is just us taking the temperature of the fan base. Now, around Southern Cal right now, the Mood Tracker's a little bit different. I don't think I've used this mood ever. They got Muscle Milk as a sponsor on the Coliseum. I didn't know that. That's interesting. So the Mood Tracker around Southern Cal football right now is what I call heel confidence. That is the mood around the fan base. Heel confidence, for those unfamiliar with the term, is like Ric Flair in the 80s. Ric Flair would come to your town and he would make fun of your women and he would trash your culture and he would go 45 or 50 minutes with your local champ and make it look like he was going to come out on top, and then Ric Flair would pin him 1, 2, 3 and he would leave town and he would smile the entire way. That is heel confidence. And USC fans have heel confidence right now. Because the thing about it is, whether you like it or not, most of the college football public hates USC. They hate what they see out there. They don't like them being on top. They certainly do not like, perceptionally, the way Lincoln Riley bolted Norman for LA. They don't like what they perceive that he's done via roster, acquisition, and building. They don't like any of it. My advice to our viewers there in Southern California and the surrounding area and the entire fan base is lean into it, because that's not going anywhere. Lincoln Riley gets this, I think. My advice would be to lean into it. And for those of you USC fans who may be like 17 years old and you don't really have any kind of vivid recollection of the early 2000s, let me clue you in on something. USC ruled college football, that's A, and B, everyone hated them. So this would be nothing new. I would actually argue for USC to be at the peak of the power of what the program can be, you probably need to be doing things that make the rest of college football hate you. I cannot put into strong enough terms now, it's been a generation, I cannot put into strong enough terms in the early 2000s as a kid growing up in the South, how despised USC football was. I'm growing up in Columbus, Georgia. In fact, what year was it? Was it like 05? It was when it was Matt Leinart, I think, there. When they came to play Auburn, and everyone all summer down south said, yeah, Pete Carroll and them, they play those little nobody Pac-12, Pac-10 teams out west. Wait till they get a taste of A, SEC football, and B, Southern humidity. And Auburn could have played until October and would not have scored on USC. It enraged everybody. Oh, they hated it. It was like kicking over an ant bed anytime you mentioned USC football down south. It could be that way again. It's like the James Earl Jones talk in Field of Dreams. It was all that once was good, and it could be again. Well, USC could be that. It's like a C+ James Earl Jones. I try. But that could be USC. And so when you see what they've done in the portal, they're going to keep doing it. When you see a few more elite recruits from the high school ranks stay home that otherwise would have gone to Bama or Clemson or Texas, wherever the case may be, they're not going to like that. They're not going to like that smile on Lincoln Riley's face when they start moving up the ranks a little bit, whether it be recruiting or on the field. They're not going to like any of it. Okay? That is going to be status quo. That's a constant. I would just advise leaning into it. And that's what a lot of USC fans are already doing. And for the few remaining holdouts out there, listen, Southern California, I get it. Appearances matter a lot. You want people to like you. In this case, the more they hate you, the better off the program is. And so heel confidence is what USC fans are feeling a lot right now. And this is early on. They haven't even conducted a spring practice under Lincoln Riley yet, but I expect that to continue. And you know when you're in danger? You're in danger when they start talking good about you. You're in danger when some random person in like Joplin, Missouri is saying, USC, they're all right with me. No. You will have direct correlation between the anger and the total despise level in Joplin, Missouri towards USC and how good you're actually doing as a football program. 2 shout-outs for Joplin. It's not only Fight On, it's 2 shout-outs for Joplin on the show tonight.